Mother Ilaria stands as a guardian of the Holy Trinity Orthodox monastery in Kosovo and Metohija in 1980. A man's kind gestures transcend language barriers as he gives candy and gum to Japanese girls and boys in Yokosuka, Japan, in 1945. Huyler Ramsey drives into history as the first woman to traverse the United States by car in 1909. Customers embrace convenience at a drive-through market and liquor store in Los Angeles in 1949. A timeless portrait capturing the bond between siblings, immortalized by South Dakota photographer John Johnson in 1890. Children quench their thirst from the Ningen-Kobar water train in 1952. Werner von Braun, the visionary space pioneer, is honored for his contributions, marking a monumental step in humanity's journey to the stars in 1969. A moment of salute and respect as a soldier pays tribute to Captain Daniel J. Callahan in the Panama Canal Zone in 1940. Harry Hay marches with pride in the LA Pride Parade of 1986. Amidst the serious backdrop of the 1870s, Italian Royal Army captains share a light-hearted moment. Moments of respite amid the challenges of war as Soviet prisoners find solace with a cigarette in a Finnish prison camp in 1940. A snapshot of chaos frozen in time as an accident unfolds at the Montparnasse railway station in Paris in 1895. A visual journey into craftsmanship as people work in a vase workshop, possibly in Beijing, 1902. Jim Jarrett readies himself to explore the wreck of RMS Lusitania in 1935. The grit of the Extremadura front comes to life in a 1936 photograph from the Spanish Civil War. A U.S. soldier captures North Korean prisoners of war in 1953. The Ottoman Air Force operates amidst the chaos of the Gallipoli campaign during World War I in 1915. A moment of captured freedom as Japanese prisoners find themselves in an Indonesian women's camp in Boilo, Semarang in 1945. John F. Kennedy and Lem Billings share a youthful moment in 1933. The crew of the Endurance watches their ship being crushed by ice in Antarctica in 1915. A glimpse into early activism as a young Bernie Sanders is arrested during a civil rights protest in 1963. A moment of release and relief as British soldiers emerge from Japanese captivity in Singapore in 1945. Jeremy Corbyn is arrested outside the South African embassy in London while protesting against racial injustice in 1984. A police officer takes fingerprints of notorious serial killer Aileen Wuornos in 1992. Lieutenant Hugo Brock celebrates his centenary in 2022, a Luftwaffe ace with 81 victories to his name. A tragic incident freezes in time as a mother and her daughter fall from a fire escape in 1975.